Looks like scales just spit the dust out here.
Click the statue to the left of the wall.
Oh, there's two of them. Doesn't matter which one you select.
I dismounted too. I was trying to get around it.
Did Scale get a rest?
I don't see them.
No, I died on the way.
There's no mobs up between the zone and us. We must have been going the wrong way.
I see lots of traps on the map.
Yep.
Definitely went the wrong way.
Traps for more mobs.
And we want more mobs.
Holy crap, Scaled.
Where did Scales die?
In the static zone, Yixta.
Yeah, but like where?
Northeast of where we were. And I died too, getting his corpse. There are tons of mobs there.
Sounds like somebody went the wrong direction.
Yeah, he absolutely did. He took a left when he should have gone straight.
Oh, that's a farming area. People go to kill mobs.
There ain't nobody killing mobs now. Skiles and Deathbane are both dead over there.
Should have had a COHer outside. It's almost impossible to get to that zone in.
I have their corpses. I'm dragging them to the zone.
Thank you.
Is there somebody still outside that can res them?
They died over in Yixter or Kataz.
I got my cleric outside. I can log them in.
My invis dropped, so that'll be a second.
Didn't the blocker used to be right-click perma buffs?
If you're talking about the debuff blocker in here, you just stick it in your range slot or something.
Yeah, it's just an item you gotta wear.
Alright, well, we should be able to start clearing, because we're going to need to clear everything.
Hold up. No one said move.
Pull back, I'm guessing.
I got their
Well,
corpses
the
to the
problem
zone line.
is
There's a
everyone's
mob, you know.
snared.
Yeah, some people might need to go get a strength buff to be able to move.
You can get SOE as well.
Levitate doesn't work in here, but run speed might help.
Isn't there an item we're supposed to get to remove that curse?
Yes, it
Yep.
comes from the trash drops.
Yeah, I thought so. And if that was already discussed, I'm sorry. I'm eating dinner.
It was mentioned a time or two.
Yeah, the big thing in here is don't die, because A, it spawns an ad, and B, you lose your decurse.
I didn't even realize the curse wrote over my VOQ.
It probably just chose that slot. So I still got mine.
Okay, we're going to pet pull these first three. Hopefully we get something that a puller can use to remove the curse.
Yeah, I think usually the pullers get the first set, if you can.
Alright, why don't we move up for this first few?
So you don't know where he's going.
Careful, don't go too far forward yet, because there's three right around the corner and a trap.
Nolan, do you want me to kind of tell you how this works? No, we can. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. We can rush the first three mobs. They're slowable, and we don't have to pull them back.
Okay, just make sure everyone moves up.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't pull them into the trap. You pull them into this
Oh,
corner.
we're the creep masters. We'll be there.
I'll be there in about 5 minutes.
Douche.
Three more ads incoming behind it.
How are you guys moving so fast?
That's fine.
Yup.
Got it straight, bro.
Run 5.
That too.
Well, I'm way under.
Seething has been rendered invulnerable by the gods.
Seething down.
My intel and wisdom got nuked. Everything else was fine.
Where you guys at?
First few mobs in Ukwa.
Crash clearing back.
I need someone's box to drop. Let me see who we got in here. So you guys already went over all the AoE clearers and all that?
We didn't go over anything. Help us.
We just now started the first pull in Ukwa.
Sword is melee, club is healer, wand is intcaster, and sphere is hybrid.
Anytime somebody dies, mob spawns. No pets in the zone, because if they die, a mob spawns.
If they dismiss them, does a mob spawn?
I don't know.
No, people just dismissed them and it's fine.
I
Does
do
a
know if
mob
they
spawn?
die, a mob spawns.
Is that from the debuff?
It's until
No,
you
that's the
turn off the
zone-wide
zone-wide
thing.
AoE. Yeah, until you turn off the zone-wide AoE later on.
Oh God.
All right, you heard him, guys. Kill those pets.
Actually, ask them nicely to go away, because if you kill them,
Just suspend them.
it's a joke.
Oh yeah. Reclaim them bitches.
So what's the deal with those weapons?
So if it's the thing that prevents the debuff from sticking on you, you need to stick it in your range slot if somebody hands you one.
Ranger secondary.
Are we just going down the list with passing them out?
Okay, I cannot move at all. I'm still at the zone in, and my encumbrance is 75, and my strength is 2.
So, somebody hit Miter with the Spirit of Wolf or something. So
Well, he needs a strength buff is what he needs.
We all got debuffed.
Spirit of Wolf, something.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Drop your armor.
Well, that'll
and
keep you from
focus.
carrying around so much stuff.
Hey, you need some weight reducing bags.
I've got them all. I mean, I've got.
Miter, do you have Spirit of Wolf?
Yeah, he does.
Yes, I do.
And you still can't move?
No.
You got a strafe.
Drop your armor of the Zealot. Get a focus.
Or give yourself a strength buff. Put Yelp on your bar. Use it.
I've been using Yelp.
He
Press
doesn't need
left on the keyboard and then forward.
What's your weight at?
Somebody put a focus on him and he'll be a lot stronger.
60 encumbrance, 2 strength.
Okay, what is your agility stat right now? Because that's what determines your run speed.
0.
Okay,
Somebody needs some gear.
Yeah, drop your armor of the Zealot. Somebody hit him with focus, and hopefully that'll push you up enough that you can actually move.
Somebody needs some gear.
This is why pack rat is the thing.
I'm gonna go down the list and give
Even
out.
still, he only has
really?
75 weight in his
I'm
bag.
moving
It's not
now.
bad.
Gonna be a few more incoming.
He's moving. We're good.
All right. I'm for the rest of the raid. I'm not going to pass every single one out. So you guys need to pay attention if you get one, so you don't loot it multiple times, and roll on what you actually need.
They're lower, so it'll block out. I would just set them to free grab, but after the tanks and healers get them.
Well, yeah. Well,
And
everybody's
pullers.
separate.
Tanks, healers, and pullers should loot the things first. So give them to the warriors, give them to the pullers, give them to the healers for the ones that drop.
That's 4 different ones.
Yep. I know.
That one's got Miter's name on it almost.
So the first ones that come out, though, need to go to the classes that need to not die the most. And if you do die, it gets deleted. And you have to get another one.
You should just put it in your range item and it's supposed to get rid of the debuff.
It doesn't get rid of it. It prevents the next time it would apply. So whenever the timer runs out, it'll be gone.
Or cleanse it off yourself.
It's got 300 poison counters that it's probably not worth the
I
effort.
cleansed it off myself.
I can take it off myself. I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have a purify.
Jesus,
Here, if I didn't take it off.
Yeah, I was typing to figure out why we were pulling to the entrance.
Because you pulled to the entrance in there.
We didn't do that before. We pulled like halfway into the hallway.
No, we pulled back to the entrance till we got some of the blockers, and then when there was room to move up, we moved up a little and then pulled some more back. You have to be careful in that zone. You will wipe. Aqua is a slow roll zone. You make sure you're safe because anytime somebody dies, a guy pops out that will wreck people.
Oh, like right there.
And then it
Awesome.
becomes a snowball effect.
Yeah, the
That's the
shadow clone.
vengeful spirit that just popped.
Yeah,
Yep, somebody died.
Yeah, the pullers will probably still die a lot. That's just the thing that happens.
If you can pull with Dispel, it helps a lot.
Or just have Bard speed.
And so yeah, we used to have monks pull it because if things went awry, they could feign.
Feign only helps so much when they can take 60% of my health off with one swing.
Yeah, most of this stuff comes in hasted.
Lenny, we used to pull the whole first hallway and then move up, and then pull the next hallway and then move up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. Remember, I was one of the pullers. Hence my confusion.
I still need a
Different
DZ
folks,
ad
different strokes.
What'd you say?
I still need a DZ ad, and if possible, a mage to step outside and grab me. Preferably one that hasn't gotten a blocker yet, so they don't lose it.
Oh, Yanking could do it. I don't have one yet.
I'll need a coffee.
Yeah, don't try to run the wrong way like I did, Mac.
Okay, we're
Wasn't
clear
that
up
what-
to the
half,
first.
half the stuff on the way season viz, so.
We're clear up to the first room, but we're not moving in yet.
Hey, I need a pop support. I sent you a tell. If you could do that, please.
Yeah, I already died once trying to get there.
Yeah, you don't run in. You got to get caught if you missed it. The mobs are back up. There's too much see and viz. A rogue could make it, but
There's
Yeah,
a group camping outside.
I tried flopping my way through, but yeah, that didn't work. They hit too hard.
Jenkins and Yixta, so give them to me.
I am now in Yixta as well. Well, I'm zoning into Yixta, but I still need a DZ ad.
I've sent it to you twice.
Did somebody that dropped not leave and it's full?
I see 54 people. Yeah.
I'm not sure who left, to be honest.
Single boxes or what?
It's Exolin. Xeolin needs to be taken to DZ.
Put
After
Leo
Mac.
in Yankin's group as well. He's still
please.
standing at the zone and out there.
Are we rolling on the items? The blocker?
They're being handed out.
I just want to make sure.
Yep, I'm busy moving people. I'll give them out in a sec.
All right, zoning into Oakwynd. Gotta need to click on the statue for a second, and I'm like, why the hell is it not zoning me in?
What do you have to do?
Oh, you click on the statue on the right. Yes, I realize I'm giant when I get here. I will,
Mac, I already gave you. Should be on the core.
I see that.
And I'm definitely giving you raid lead. I got too much shit going on.
We still have a mage in Yixta.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm working on it. Yeah,
Yankin's out here waiting.
Okay, so what do you do with this item? Put it in your range slot, right?
Yep, just equip it.
Yep.
I did that, and all my stats went to 0.
So
It'll the next time it comes around,
It
it'll
takes
lock
time,
it.
guys. It's not instant. We've said this like 10
Yeah,
times.
the buff
You gotta
has to
equip
wear,
it,
the
and
debuff
then the
has to
buff will
wear
wear
off.
off.
Yeah, it refreshes every 2 minutes. So when that 2-minute timer goes down, you'll be good.
Clark, you're here in the zone now, right?
Yes, he is. Yep.
And then Leo, are you? Yep,
Yeah,
you're here
Leo
now
and
too.
Clark need to be put in Yankin's group. I can be moved out. So just looking at where we're at, the next mob we're going to have is called the Spectral Trushar Worshipper. It can actually be farmed every like 15 minutes or so, but I don't know why anybody would want to farm a mob in Aqua.
Because it drops loot.
It drops. Well, I mean, it needs to be done a few times. It does drop some of the Crag Beast items, the stuff that goes with the quest items from her.
Yeah.
Mark and Lee were called.
Zoning in now. Thanks, Yankin.
Thank you, Yankin.
Anytime.
And just to say it, after that mob, don't touch anything.
But yeah, the key to this zone, and sorry I was running late. I had a 4-hour drive for work today. Speaking of this zone, I know I said it before, but it's just a very much everybody needs to pay attention. Everybody needs to be careful, and we'll get right through this. It's going to take a little bit longer because of that, but if you're careful going through here, we will knock this out of the park. We have a gas chamber coming up, and I will tell you about that when we get there. And then, yeah, Nelwyn, go ahead and pull that guy. There's also traps in the hallways that the pullers have probably seen already where they'll spawn more mobs. Just little things that they did to make this zone even more dangerous.
Well, one of them gets it. Was it Zub that won?
That is the one for the two-handed. The two-handed.
Lodestar.
Yeah.
And Zub Zub won it, so he's getting the first one.
I think he needs 2 of them.
Thank you.
I think it's just one unlit beacon. I think they're lore.
I'll
Yeah,
pull
they're
the
lore.
quest up.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I was wrong.
There is an item you need 2 of, but it's not that.
All right, so
It's
we're
from the
clear of the
ghosts.
first room.
All right, let's move on up to that guy's room. And we're ready for the first gas chamber, so everybody's going to need to pay attention. Here's how the gas chamber is going to work. Nobody's going to go into the gas chamber until I say. I'm going to stop right in front of it. When I say move in, I'm going to open the door. We're all going to move in. Everybody needs to watch their chat box. Someone in the raid is going to get something that says the blank key must unlock the door to the next room. I need you, if you get that emote, to tell me immediately, either in raid say or in voice if you can. Voice would be preferred. Which key? It's going to be dusty, cracked or dusty stone, cracked stone, jagged stone, or polished stone.
It's system messages.
It's an emote or something that happens there. I think it's I think you're right. I think it is system messages.
It's either system messages or say.
It'll definitely be a color. I think it's green.
It's green up for me, yeah.
Everyone needs to pay attention at this moment.
Doesn't it come across your screen?
Ignore the 2 key one though.
Yeah, you might get something that says it must be either the polished key or the jagged key that unlocks the door. Don't tell me that. I don't care. I only want the person that gets the blank key must unlock the door to the next room. That's it. If you don't get that message, don't say anything.
Well, yeah, we're gonna DKP those extra items.
And then we need to keep a list of that. Just keep track of who got them, and that'll be who gets the next pieces that go with it. All right. Go ahead and put up the loot. We're going to wait here a second. I'll let you do that because we need to focus for this. And I want people tabbing over to the website while we're doing it. So go ahead and get those up. They're up. All right. So this is an event where if you tell me the wrong key, it will wipe the raid. That's why I only need the person who gets the blank key must unlock the door to the next room. And I believe it's possible to get a message that the blank key is the wrong key or something like that. Ignore that. Just look for must unlock the door to the next room.
You can also get nonsense messages that don't say anything about a key. Ignore
Yep,
those.
there's going to be somewhere behind the walls. There's a deep rumbling. That means that the slot changed. Or amidst the ambient noise of grinding stone, your sharp hearing picks up the sound of several gears rotating in place. The pattern of repetitive clips suddenly makes sense. That all means that the door changed, so we still need to look for another emote. So it'll constantly be rotating keys. That's why I need to know right away, because if we don't get it within like 10 seconds of that message, it's another key. Yeah, and it's possible we'll be in there for a couple minutes because we're going to do it right. We're going to wait till somebody gets that message and sees it. We're not going to try to rush through this. There's 2 of these gas chambers in this mission.
You can set up an audio trigger for that, can you not?
You can.
Yeah, just with the must unlock the door to the next room, since that's the only phrase.
Or must unlock the door, yeah. Would work too. All right, looks like those beacons are done.
Everquest and Leo.
All right. Once those are handed out, I'm going to open this door. Everybody needs to move in and to the left. Everybody moves into the right, sorry.
Right or left?
Everybody's going to move in to the right because the keys are on the left. Just move in and to
The
the left.
phrase
Sorry,
is
no, in
must
and to the
be
left.
used.
Into the left. Into the left. My bad. To the left. Stay away from this table. I need everybody away from this table. Everybody in. Okay. Perfect. Now look for that emote and let me know what it says.
Won't matter till the door closes.
Yeah, I know.
Crack key.
Nicely done. Everybody through. Just stay on right on the other side because there's gonna be mobs in this hallway.
Oh, that was pretty painless.
That was nicely done. Everybody through. Move through. Get through. Get out.
That was
Get out.
far
Get
and
out.
away the fastest I've ever seen it.
Me too.
Same.
Who was that who
No,
answered
pets.
that?
Yeah, that was awesome. And no, pets are not okay until I say so.
Roger, Roger.
It'll be like the second to last room. We do a couple turn-ins, and then it turns off the zone-wide emote, and then or the zone-wide AOE, and then you can actually re-equip your range item at that point too.
Basically, after the gas chamber, next gas chamber.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna pull these next guys.
I can confirm those messages are not system messages or emotes.
It might be event messages.
Event messages?
Event messages.
Yes, because I filtered those.
Okay, got them separated.
All right, I'm gonna trigger a trap just after this guy dies. Or maybe it won't do anything.
3 mobs incoming.
Additional mobs wandering towards us.
Pets are dying here.
Fire pets up.
Because people don't like to listen.
Dispel your pets,
Mitter has
guys.
been rendered invulnerable
Pets
by
don't
the
cause
gods.
ads. I'm not sure why you think they do.
They used to. Had pits wipe a raid before because somebody's pet ran off, died, and came back, and it killed somebody, and then that spawned in something that killed somebody else, and it steamrolled. So better safe than sorry.
Still some healer items in the window.
Yeah, Mac, do you want to test with one pet?
Maybe if we come through here again, we can test the theory. But I don't want to on our first time through. Maybe they've changed it, but
Alright, there's gonna be a bunch marching down the hallway.
Kicking is
Alright, if you want to move the raid up to the stairs over here.
All right, let's move on up. Another cleric druid shaman club in the window. If you don't have one yet.
I accidentally clicked the sword trying to click the orb. I did.
Hey, you gotta do something with that TV in the background. Don't queue up something.
Literally nothing I can do about it.
Ginok has been rendered invulnerable by the gods.
I'd say come on up to me for this next mob.
All right, move on forward.
Does every healer have a club? I know we've gotten quite a few.
Okay, hold here.
By the way, the golems in the next room won't attack until we start the event, and that spirit guardian is the starter of the event. I don't know how many mobs are left before that, but when you get up there, I don't think there's any other mobs in that room.
Might be a trap.
Definitely worth checking for.
Go check it out.
Traps are right on their side of the doors.
Okay, doesn't look like there's a trap in here.
All right, everybody move up into the next room. Just wait right inside. So what's going to happen in this room is I'm going to talk to this guy, and both of those guardians are going to come live at the same time. They're both slowable. They have approximately 250,000 HP, and they hit for about 2,500. They don't do much else outside of that.
Kicking and Zub Zub, you're up. One on each.
All right, Kick and take the left, Zub Zub take the right.
Don't go too close to the doors.
Yeah, just stay kind of like Reese Zub, but kicking on this side. Perfect. So when they go active, you're going to grab them. We're going to kill one, then we're going to kill the other.
Okay, I targeted the left one first.
That's the ramp, I think.
All right, I'm going to start this. Assist through. Pull them back a little bit if you can, so we don't push them through the door and spawn the trap. Or at least just don't push them through the door, whatever you do. In a second here, I am going to a couple people around.
Gonna keep pulling the regular mobs.
Yep, we have to clear both hallways all the way to the boss room. The room before the boss room on each side will have 4 constructs. I'm trying to remember if there's any constructs along the way. I don't think so. So just keep pulling back to here. Once we clear both hallways, we're going to actually have to split the raid. We have to balance these 2 guys down, one on each side, one boss on each side. They need to stay within 10% health of each other until they are dead. There's going to be 4 really, really nasty golems before we get to either one.
Can the golems be split?
They can be split, yes. The golems down the east side, Flurry. The golems down the west side, AE Rampage. And they're basically just... They're basically versions of this boss that we just fought. Just that they have that extra ability. Once we kill the first golem, we have 30 minutes to do the whole event. Otherwise, the golems respawn and we have to start over. So I think what we should do is clear both hallways to the golems and then kill the golems.
Alright, triggered another trap.
Oh, got one loose over here.
Alright, that's the left side clear to the golems. We'll start the right side now.
Perfect.
Somebody gonna keep a timer on the first golem die.
We'll be fine. If this is why we cleared to the golems, there's plenty of time. Because it's just the golems and then the boss on each side. So we have to kill 8 mobs and then 2 bosses in 30 minutes.
What about the rest of the zone? Does it not count?
No, that's just to get to this point. Like, just to get to
I
these
thought it was
bosses.
the whole entire zone.
No. There's a whole nother timer we have to deal with on the final boss. I'll get to that when we get there.
Okay, I thought it was all connected.
But because of the decreased spawn timer we have on
3
this
incoming
server,
from the right.
I'm being overly cautious. So we used to just clear the hallway, then go clear the other hallway, then do the bosses. We still had time. But with the 15% or decreased spawn timer, again, better safe than sorry.
Does everybody have a item already?
I doubt everybody has one.
By now, I would expect everybody did, unless they died.
They do. Fantastic. Deathspane's out of mana.
That's the only one to die so far.
Oh, and since it just screwed me up, watch your bandoliers, because it'll unequip the item.
Yeah, I had to change my bandolier out.
God, I hate these AoE guys.
Oh, that's interesting.
Where'd those two go?
If you don't pull the entire trap, it resets.
Oh, that is interesting.
That emote just happened.
Okay, both the left and the right should be clear after these till the golems.
Alright, so we're all going to move, once this is dead, down the right-hand hallway, just to the second turn. So, in one, go to the top of the stairs and hold there.
Aren't we supposed to balance these?
No, that's the bosses. We still have to kill the golems.
Assuming we'll wait for mana here.
Yes, we do need the meta. Okay, so these are the ones on the east side. These are the Furies. These ones will flurry. Same thing that the boss is going to do. The boss will flurry on this side. On the other side, he has an AoE ramp. Also, the guy in this hallway, the boss, also casts an AoE drunk effect. If you don't have max, what I was going to tell everybody about when you want to max out your AC for AT for gates, you will get drunk.
Single target, isn't it?
Yes. I thought it was an AoE, but it is single target. But it's, if I remember correctly, it's random targets. He'll just like randomly cast it on somebody. That's on his hate list.
And if you can find the Minotaur's Hero Brew at the vendor from someone that's making it, doing their brewing, that's the best way to get it up. You can max it in less than 20 minutes.
Prefer mead myself.
Any neighborhood mage can also summon them for you. An endless supply of beer.
All right. Looks like they're almost full mana. Start trying to split those golems out. If you feel like you're going to need more room, let us know. I can move everybody back in intersection. I just know they hit hard if they get loose.
Definitely need more room.
Okay, let's move back just one more intersection to the end of the hall here. That's fine. We're fine right here. If I remember correctly, this is actually what we did on Mischief too, just to give you the 2 stairways to split them.
Gonna make sure everyone moves.
Yep.
You need someone up there to help tag?
Probably not as a bard. It's either everything or nothing.
Okay.
Otto, you gotta move.
Sorry about that. I had a possum in my backyard tripping my dog out.
I think if we end up with 2, we'll be okay, but we don't want to get more than that if possible.
Oh, they're.
By the way, why are possums so ugly when they open their mouths?
All right, 2 incoming, 2 tanks, get up there and ready. These are the ones that flurry, so you want to throw about AoE ramp. In the next hallway, you got to make sure you're at max melee when you do this.
Alright, just wait here. I'll go grab the other two.
We're going to move back then to the next or the hallway across the way. As I somehow get turned around to the same spot. So we'll sit in that same corner. So the first corner, just hold here. Remember, these ones are going to AE ramp, so don't get up in there in their circle. You'll have to be max melee.
And also tanks split them apart so you don't get...
You get double the ramp.
And then anyone steps too close to get just destroyed. Alright, gonna go try to split. Alright, two coming. I'm gonna hold them here.
Alright, tanks, get on them.
Oh! Spear it up. Guys, remember the AE ramp. Don't get that close.
And we need to get on that spirit too. Okay, spirit's dead. Golems are slowed. And crippled.
Someone else can grab the other two. I'm gonna go see if there's an orb on one of these.
Want to hang close really quick? I'll toss a focus on you.
Hey Mac, can we use server in a row in here, or is that considered a pet?
I wouldn't risk it.
10-4.
Okay. Sorry. Just rebuffing the people that died, and then we're going to, if you're in groups 1, 2, 3, 4, or 9, you're going to take the guy on the east. The Furious. The Enraged is going to Rampage and AE Ramp. That is the one that's on this side on the west. That's going to be groups 2, 3, or sorry, that's going to be groups 2, 3, 4, 9, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. So hold on 1 second. We will split up in a second. I'm getting those buffs out to the people that asked for them that died. There we go. So if you're in groups 1, 2, 3, 4, or 9, head to the east hallway. Do not go all the way up to the boss, but you can go into the room outside the boss room. Same thing on the east side for groups 6, 7, or 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go up to outside the boss room.
What the hell is Spirit's Touch?
That is what those guys cast when they come alive. The ones that come from the dead corpses. It does a nasty debuff.
Yeah. I can't hardly move.
Yep.
By the way, some people will also get ported from side to side. It's random.
Yeah, I was just about to go over that. Mostly the tanks are going to be ported probably back and forth because it's single target. You'll get ported to the other room and not. After these bosses are dead, so pay attention. After these bosses are dead, there's going to be something that drops on the ground where they both spawned. I'm going to pick up the one of whatever side I'm on. I will see who's on the other and have them pick up the one over there. So don't just grab stuff off the ground because it's actually the item that turns off the AoE.
Yeah, I think groups are in wrong areas.
That's a good point. Shalazar, I'm going to swap you in Psycho for now, so you go to the other side. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I have one enchanter on both sides.
I'm coming.
Thank you for noticing that. I didn't even realize that the enchanters weren't split up.
No, group 6 is on the left side, and I think they should be on the right side.
Nope. Groups 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9 are on the east side. Or the right side. Groups 5, 6, 7, and 8 are on the left side. There's a reason for this. The guy on the right side where we are has almost double the health. And we have to keep them balanced. Right. So now, Bam, you should be with us. You're going to get ported anyway. The tanks are going to get literally thrown back and forth between the two rooms. So tanks, you need to be ready for that. If you're in the room, you might need to pick it up if your tank gets ported away. Don't let it kill the healers. You can move into the doorway in the room. Just don't move past that archway so you can see the boss. He's just a little guy down there. Again, if you are on the west side, that's the Enraged. You need to have a Rampage tank tag it. He also AoE ramps. They're both slowable. The guy on the west side is going to have a mana drain dot that's 18 disease cure. He casts it every 2 minutes. He's going to have a point blank AoE minus 20% spell haste, 2,000 direct damage, 40% snare. Every minute he's going to cast that. He's also going to cast Force of True 6 Rage, which is a single target, 15-second stun, 5,000 direct damage on whoever's tanking him at the time, whenever that goes off. The guy on the right, where we are on the east, he's going to Flurry. He does not Rampage. He's slowable. He has almost double the health of the other guy. He has a point-blank AoE spin stun that does 1,750 damage. He single targets people at random to give them the drunk effect. And it does 2,000 direct damage when you get hit with it. He also casts Withering Destruction, which is single target, 2,000 direct damage, 300 HP, and mana dot with 36 disease cures, but it's single target. I believe that one can be random, but he tends to focus it on the tank as well. West side, are you guys ready? All right. East side, are you ready?
Yar.
All right. We're going to engage in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. There's the spin stun.
Please pay attention to the hit points.
Be slow.
All right, got this guy slowed. Remember, if you're on the west, there's an AoE ramp, so be ready for that. Stay out of his target circle.
Need to watch the balance.
Yeah, slow down a little on Furious.
All right. Yeah, that's our side. Slow down a little bit if you're on the east. Wait for the other guy to catch up. What it comes down to is we have about 10 seconds to kill him together. Otherwise, one ramps up really hard. Whichever one's alive will get nasty. Doing good. Just keep it close. See how this is actually perfect right now. We're keeping them within about 5%. That's great. Once they're both under 10, just kill them. All right, kill your mob. We should be within good timing. Go ahead and kill it. They're both under 10. All right, I am going to loot this one. Clark, are you still on the other side? Are you still on the west side, Clark?
He is. I see him. It's
Okay.
right up.
Clark, there's going to be a bag. It's going to be kind of hard to see, like right under the guy's feet. Can you go pick that up? It's going to be a pearl. It'll be called an orb of something. Mine's the orb of fury. He's furious, so the
Orb of
He's got
orb
it.
of rage. Orb of rage. Okay, perfect. That's a lot of Jelkies. Only roll on the rune if it's on your side, please. That way you don't have to run back and forth and try to click the corpse. So there's three runes on the east side.
I think if you click one, you click them all, though, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, one
Yep.
more.
That's what's happening to me. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to roll one from the top group and one from the bottom group out at a time. Everybody can roll, or everybody can bid on the actual loot that dropped, and then that person might have to run to the other side if they're not on the side that won it.
What are those runes for?
So they're for 65 spells.
Yes, it's level 65. Jelki is the if you pull up just search Gates of Discord spells EQ, you'll get a list.
Items.
Jelki. Every class has a Jelki. So if you don't have yours yet, you can go ahead and need on it, but only need on the one on your side that's not red, because I just don't want a whole bunch of people running back and forth.
So we can't do that. If you need on one, you need on all of them. You can't.
Right, but I was having him stagger them, so do like one at the top, one at the bottom.
They're not staggered enough.
They need to be staggered like one side or the other, because you can't.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Like, I can't pick just one side to roll on, is what
You're
I
right.
mean.
No, you're right. I got it.
They're not auto rolled, so here we go. That one went to Lenny. I don't know what side he's
I
on.
believe the easiest fix would have been just randoming them off.
I mean, you can also just run over to the other side and pick it up.
It looks like we're just gonna have to do that anyway. So just go ahead, roll them out one at a time, and then we'll.
Now, Saber, I didn't hit all need. I hit regular need and it lit them all up.
Yeah, it does that. That's kind of forgot about that.
I can individually select them.
Yeah, if you leave apply filters off, you can individually select them.
And my apply filters are off, and I cannot.
The window's buggy. I forgot about that. Like I said, my bad. I
Did you
made
see
that more
them?
confusing than it needed to be. Anyway, the cloak should be going up here shortly. It's actually already up.
Did you see those 3 rolls? 998, 999, 999.
Nice.
I'm calling hacks.
All right. At that point, with that said, everybody else meet back up in the middle. So we're gonna go back down the hallway, meet up in that middle room, and we'll wait there again for pulls because there's a whole bunch of pulls before the next gas chamber. And yes, there's another gas chamber coming up.
Will Radiant Cure get rid of this afterthoughts of anger?
No.
I just realized I got ported to the other side.
Yep, that happens.
I thought I just got shadow stepped.
Well, you did, just through a wall.
Yeah, that was special.
Is the debuff gone now?
If you equip the thing, it should be gone by now.
No, we have
No, I
not.
mean, can we take it off?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I will tell you when you can do that.
Okay.
Got Shalazar for the cloak.
That's Shalazar.
And Seething for the Og.
Scales, there's also Arel and Yiktu for casters.
Oh, so there's different runes, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
Okay.
also a chaos rune for ancient spells.
Oh, yeah, I knew about the chaos rune. I just thought the gel key was for, like each one.
So I just manually, I realized I wasn't saving to the raid, so I just manually uploaded the loot we've had so far so people can see their DKP. But all right, so we'll basically be pulling to here for a little bit. There's probably, my guess would be about 10 mobs or so when you count the trap.
Waiting for traps to come.
Yeah, they take their sweet time, don't they?
Sometimes they cast Cell on themselves, and other times they don't.
Halcyon has been rendered invulnerable by the gods.
There were apparently 4 in that pile. And someone went down.
Yep.
Get on him. Oh, more people went down. Get on him.
Marzik's target is killing caster. Oh, there we go.
Okay, my AoE slow actually ended up hitting like 4 of them.
Can Fierce Touch be debuffed?
No, it'll wear off in a couple minutes, I believe. Luckily, there's some extra stuff in the window. If you need it as far as blockers go. We're almost done with needing the blockers. We have a few mobs, we have a gas chamber, and then we do the turn in, and as soon as the blocker gets turned off, we get jumped by 7 mobs. So, almost there.
Okay, I think it's clear to the gas chamber.
All right, everybody move up. Do not go in the gas chamber. We're going to just meet up outside. It's going to be the same thing again. You'll go in and to the left when I say. And it's the same process as before. I need the person who got the same key as last time, or that got the emote. Whoever gets the emote, it's the same emote. Like, it should be the blank key.
I'm walking like I'm snared because of that buff.
What's the actual phrase?
I'm looking. Hold on.
Somebody put a screenshot
blank-
in.
It's the blank key must unlock the door to the next room. So the dusty, cracked, jagged, polished. I don't need a new stone.
Shalazar posted a screenshot in the general channel.
It came up in green text.
And it was an event message, right?
Yep. It was the same color as the spam that comes up with like the grinding noises, yes.
All right, looks like everybody moved up with us. Means everybody's here. Move in and to the left. In and to the left. Everybody in. Everybody in. Make sure you're all the way in the room. You do not want to be left outside.
Raw guard is outside the door.
All right, well, let me know what you see. Oh, you opened the door.
Dusty key.
Somebody opened the other door. We need to wait. Raw Garden, move inside.
Just leave him out then if he's not going to move.
Well, it keeps opening the door, so I need him to come inside.
Put in my group, I'll Gotham.
Is
Can't
he
cough in
auto
here.
following somebody?
Shit.
Don't open the door. Just leave it closed. Let me know what you see key-wise. I'm afraid he's going to come back and click on that door right as the event starts, and it's going to blow us up.
I think he's following Jiro, but it's hard to tell.
All right, just let me know what it says.
Yep, he's on. He's auto following somebody. He's trying.
Oh,
to
he's on Halcyon. I just pulled him in.
No, you didn't. He's stuck in the door.
Stuck in
Inside the door.
Don't touch the door, please.
If we got people AFK, they could be getting the emotes. So
I know. This is not the time to go AFK. All right, now we need to wait. Wait for the door to close. Might have to wait a minute before the emotes start again. All right, should start any time now.
Started already.
Cracked key.
Everybody out. Just hang out in this room for a second. Which one did I have?
I think
Okay,
you had the Fury.
Yep. So I'm gonna go to the guy on the right. This is Spectre of Fury. Clark, you're gonna go to the guy on the left. Put it in the trade window with him, but don't turn it in yet. As soon as we turn these in, we have to turn them at the same time. As soon as we turn these in, 7 mobs are gonna jump the raid. So be ready. At that point, once those mobs are dead, the AoEs are done.
They
All right,
can't be
5.
missed.
Are you ready, Clark?
Yep.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, give. And then the specters don't do anything. They'll just stand there, so don't bother trying to do anything with them. All right, one more over there, it looks like. All right.
What's the...
You can now put your regular items back on. You can now summon your pets.
What's that spectral essence format?
That's for one of the Crag Beast items. I forget which one.
I think it's
That's
for
all
the
right.
belt.
Yeah, you need 2 for the belt.
Who won the belt? Or the scale?
Salazar, I think.
Me. Wasn't that Shalazar? I don't know, they won the cloak, right?
Wait, the scale didn't.
Okay, just don't talk.
Yeah, whoever has that TV in the background, just don't cue up your mic, please. It is really fucking loud.
You could turn his volume down if you'd like to.
Who is it?
But trying to tell people to do something on their own time is just ridiculous. That's his house.
All right. So what we have to do is there's gonna be a few more trash mobs in the next hallway, and then something called the Devastating Construct. The Construct hits for 3,200. He has 300,000 hit points. He's slowable and he AOE ramps. Not regular ramp though, just AOE. So max melee. All right. For that, yeah, if somebody won the scale for the belt, give them 2 of those untainted spectral essences, and then we can bid out the next set. So if you win, we'll take the top 2. Say there's only 2 of them in the bidding. We'll take the top 2. They'll each get 2 of them because you need 2 of them.
Yeah, I already gave Shalazar the 2.
Oh, cool. So there's still 6 left, or is there 5?
5.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
So am I putting 5 up or 3 up or
You're
2
gonna
up?
put. Oh shoot.
Yeah, they groups of 2.
Yeah, you need them in groups of 2.
Why don't you just
Well-
roll DKP for the item that he won and bid for the last time, and these just roll out?
Yeah, I maybe we do need just to roll these out. But let's random, and then you get 2 of them. That's just the way it'll work. Then you still need to bid on the belt piece. It's gonna make this easier. So if you want the belt, go ahead and random. Top 2 will get 2 of them. The third will get 1 of them.
Didn't someone already get the piece for the belt earlier?
They already got their shards.
All right, cool.
Yeah, there were 7. I didn't realize that. Last call. I see Seething and Hoodin so far as the 2 highest. And then looks like Bardock. So Seething and Hoodin get 2, Bardock gets 1.
No, draining. Draining had
Is it
534.
draining? Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. So draining with 1.
Who got the other 2? I got seething. I got
Seething
draining
and
as well.
Hoodin. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling that next hallway. I feel you, Bear Quest. I'm hurting. Oh, we got the devastating construct. Get on him. We need to tank on him right now.
That's weird.
I got him slowed. Let's get that damage shield off of him if we can too.
Damn, you leave it on me. I got defensive going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not done. Stopped attacking too.
Yes, did anyway.
Good recovery. That could have been very bad. Nicely done, everybody.
Nice clicky on the ring.
More unlit beacons.
Yeah, Crabtree Scream will still be the limiter.
Yep. Guess that means we'll just have to hit the Cragbeast Queen more, especially since it's such a fast raid.
You can
every 6 days or 7 days.
Oh yeah, I guess it is every 7 days unless we catch her up in open world.
You can also kill her with like 2 or 3 groups. So if we're gonna do that, we should split.
You know what? That would probably be best. Splits like of 3.
Yeah, it could be done the same day that we do primals on an off night.
Yep. Do Cragbeast Queen primals and do it off night. Just roll the stuff. That works too.
You just want me to roll it out or no? Because we got Zubs up his piece, so.
Yeah, roll out the rest of them. I'm going to refund the DKP of the people that bought the ones earlier. We'll just yeah, I think that's the fairest way to do it. We'll still DKP the ring, but the Cragbeast stuff, you know, it is going to be very random. So yeah, if you won the item with DKP earlier, you definitely get the rest of the pieces. If you get one of these pieces, try to keep track of what you've got.
Yeah, Zub's finished up. We got him everything he needed.
Ring is up.
It's clear to Prashna, by the way.
All right, let's move up the hallway. Do not talk to Prashna. I will talk to her when we're ready. I'm going to tell you guys how this event goes. So, what's going to happen in here is I'm going to talk to Prashna, and then we're going to move inside the room. There is something called the Guardian of Destruction and Vrex Barkst Karat. Vrex is the final boss. He doesn't go active until the golem is at 70%, so we'll need a tank ready to pick him up. We need to off-tank the main boss until the Guardian is dead. As soon as Vrex spawns, we are on a 3-minute timer to get the Guardian dead. Once the Guardian dies, we are on a 3-minute timer to get Vrex dead. If that doesn't happen, he resets, and a whole bunch of ads come running at the raid.
Psycho, you won 2 of those beacons. You need to leave one on the corp.
Done.
When Vrex himself gets to 40%, 2 destructive channelers are going to spawn and come running at the raid. I need 2 kiters to pick them up and pull them away. Preferably 2 SKs that can just get aggro and keep going without damaging them.
Who was the next highest?
I believe it was myself. I think,
758 I rolled.
oh, nope, you're at 758. You're right.
So all in all, this is a 6-minute event. Save your discs for Vrex, the final boss, because he has 1.3 million hit points and we have 3 minutes to kill him from full to dead. The Golem is slowable. He hits for 3,400 and he casts a single target feign death on the tank on him. Vrex flurries, hits for 3,000, has an AoE ramp, so max melee range on him. When we get on him, again, he's going to be off tanked until the Golem is dead. Joe Blob and Kid, can you take on the kiting duties once those once those destructive channelers spawn?
Yeah, what's the name of the mob that we need to grab?
A destructive channeler. There will be 2 of them. If for
Okay.
whatever reason they don't despawn after the event, we'll just have you bring them in and we'll kill them. They've got 250,000 hit points. They cast some druid type spells. But we need to keep them away from the raid because they do a mana drain AoE as well. And some damaging aimers. They're basically just copies of those guys we killed earlier, the 2 bosses we had to balance. But they're just not named. All right, let's get that ring out, and then let's do this. Yeah, Joe Blob, you're going to kite the destructive channeler when it spawns. There's going to be 2 of them. You grab one, Kid grab the other.
I've got corn pop on the ring.
Congrats, Corn Pop. All right, everybody move up to me. I've unlocked the door. We're going to move in. Actually, hold on. Who's tanking the golem?
It'd be Pops.
All right. So Pops, on your call, we're going to move into the room.
Where did the things that we're kiting spawn?
From the sides.
Okay, I'll get the one on the left then.
Yep, the guys that you can ignore all the mobs in this room. They're just watching the fight.
Hey, can you
Going
leave
after
that
the Guardian.
polished stone on the corpse so I could grab that other thing?
You just want me to charge the guy in the middle?
Yep.
Let's worry about what we're doing first, Annex.
All right, well, I'm going in then.
All right, heals and pops. Working on trying to get him slowed. There he is. Remember, at 70%, next tank needs to pick up Vrex. You're going to off-tank him.
Supposed to kill this guy in 3 minutes?
3 minutes from 70% to 0, and the other guy has double the HP, and he needs to be killed in 3 minutes after this guy dies.
Get ready
He's
for
good.
him to spawn.
And he's about ready to spawn. Bam! I'm trying to get him slowed ASAP.
Chandler's still
golem
just
dead.
sitting there. When does he go
Oh, he's-
active?
When
Rex hits 40%, I think.
yeah, when Vrex
Oh,
is
okay.
at 40. All right, the Vrex is not slowable.
Guys, be careful. Remember, Virex AE rampages.
Yep. So pull the golem back a little bit if you can, or pull Vrex off to the side.
Yep, I'm pulling.
There we go. There we go. Get that guardian. Stay on the guardian. As soon as the guardian dies,
Who's
get on
pushing
Vrex.
so much?
Any monks that are using Dragon Punch.
All right, there we go. Get on Vrex.
Remember,
You
he
have 3
AE
minutes.
rampages, guys. Max melee.
Max melee range.
And
And
use
this
your
is the
discs.
guy. Yeah, use your discs. We need to burn him down. You have 3 minutes. There's the. Oh, that was a pet. Never mind.
All right, get ready for the ads.
Ads are incoming soon. SKs. When SK wants to toss a harm touch on him right now, just to get the stuff down there. They are. They're coming in now from the sides. One of them is on Nelwyn.
I got mine. He's running at warp speed. Oh, I'm stunned.
Everybody's stunned.
Let's get Rex dead, and then we'll kill these guys if they don't despawn. 10%. That was about a minute and a half. Nice job. All right. If those other guys didn't die, destructive channelers kill the destructive channelers.
Solid chest.
Remember, if you already have your Jelky Stone, don't be rolling on this. You only need 1.
The stones themselves are not lore, so be careful.
All right. Those are all dead. Everybody see the Spectre of Barks up here? Hail him. He's going to give you a stone. Put that stone in your bag next to the other stone you got from Ickens 4 the other night. When we finish here, we are going to fight our way back up to Cod Taz, because there's a guy right near the zone line in Cod Taz on this side, so right near the Ixta zone line. You are going to turn in your sliver of the High Temple, which is the Ickens 4 drop to. He's going to give it back to you, but he will only take it if you also have the fragment of the High Temple that you get from hailing this guy. So if you have not yet, hail the Spectre of Barkst. At that point, we will be Wvic flagged.
I'm gonna need a Ranger Gate.
Items are up.
Matt, can you repeat that one more time, please?
Okay, so by hailing Barkst, the guy here, Spectre of Barkst, you are getting a fragment of the High Temple. In Ikken's 4 the other night, when we finished, you should have looted a sliver of the High Temple. We are going to go turn in the sliver of the High Temple to a guy in Cod Taz. We're going to fight our way up there once we have all the loot out and everything. We're going to go up there together. We're all going to turn it in together. And then at that point, we will all be Wvic flagged.
What if
You
you let
don't
them
have to
sliver?
turn in the fragment. You only have to turn in the sliver. It's
I already
really
did
weird.
the sliver.
You can't. Well, you have to do it again if you didn't have the fragment. He won't. He just gives you back the same one.
No, it works. I
Right, and mine's in the bank, so when we zone out of here, I need to ranger gate.
Yeah, me too.
All right, no problem.
So if we weren't here on Monday, when are we doing that again?
Probably in the next couple. After we're in TACV, we'll go back through, do some of these just for loot, if nothing else. Then if you need it, that way it'll back flag as well.
Cool, thank you, sir.
So what's the plan after this?
Well, if we can get that done in a decent amount of time, we can pop a Wvic DZ. We'll kill the goats if they're up, and we could do
Animal
Vanji.
event, zoo, and kind
We
of.
could do Zoo. Yep.
Zoo and Sino.
Yep. Sinisher Kavanji.
That's some nice loot.
Yeah, so we're gonna get some of our first patterns tonight for the Wvic armor. Or the Mermaid armor. But the first thing you'll need to do after you turn in your sliver of the High Temple, you'll give it back. We'll all zone into Yixta and we'll zone back really quick because that will actually flag you for Wvic. It's really weird.
Do we still have to run in from that one side?
No, that's why we're gonna do it. That's why we're doing this. What we can do is after we do the turn in, you can zone into Yixta and zone back into Cod Taz, and it'll take your flag.
Okay.
All right.
I remember we
I
used
think
to
the
have
loot's
to
finished.
run all the way
Let's-
around.
Let's pass this loot
Yeah.
out so we can kick the
Let's-
DZ.
The 0 for the jerkin. Holy Shield, you've overbid your TKP. I'm gonna have Xanax and Holy Shield roll on the chest.
Holy City passed.
On which item? Oh, the breastplate. A Xanax for the breastplate. And then Holy Shield for the mask.
All right, has everything that needs to be looted been looted?
And has everyone hailed the Spectre?
Yes, everybody needs to have hailed the Spectre.
It's a nice up.
This was sliver, or was this fragment?
This was fragment. The sliver is going to be what you turn into the guy.
We can be able to run back to the bank and get it if we need to, or should we just die and get rezzed?
Once we get out in Wvic or in Cod Taz, I would say fight our way up to Cod Taz. Then you can run up and die, and we can res you.
10-4.
Let's just get there. So go ahead. If I haven't seen anybody said that they haven't looted something, so go ahead and kick the DZ. Bam, you've got the control there.
All right, it's kicked.
Xanax, that's a pretty big upgrade, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, a little bit.
Once it puts outside, start fighting up to Cod Taz. I have to step away for 1 second and put the kid to bed, and then I will catch up.
I gotta step out. See you later.
How about when we get knocked out of here, just let's take our 5er and then we'll just start fighting up. So there's no mobs ready at the zone in, so
Just don't go wandering off.
yeah, don't go
Hate
running
for
away
you to
or
wipe
anything.
the raid.
I'll be right back.
Mod Rod.
We're on break, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. That did it for me. The magical barrier between Quvic is softened. I'm good.
You already did it?
I did the hand in earlier, yeah. Yeah, it'll be a red text, like your loading messages.
All right. I would like to say something about classes that can push mobs. You should know that you are pushing the mob and try to control that if you can. It is within reason for you to control your own push. So, in other words, if you were to back the mob up and I keep backing up, I get out of range of the healers, I die. The next tank will probably die as well because he'll be out of range. And then it just goes on from there. So push control is big deal. That's usually why we usually kept mobs in a corner back in the day, because people just couldn't control themselves.
All right, I'm back here. So, just for funny purposes, if you want to hear my new move of the night, I didn't realize until just a couple minutes ago I had my group set up and not my raid set up. So I think every time I was trying to cast Fair and Avatar on people, I think I was unintentionally dotting you instead, even though it doesn't land.
That's hilarious.
So for everybody that asked for Fair and Avatar and we're like, wow, he's ignoring me, I wasn't ignoring you, I was just dotting you.
Treason.
Pro move.
Well, I was in a hurry to get here because I was running so late from work. I had to drive 4 hours like southeast today, and then drive 4 hours back home so I could be here for raid.
So that's how you got out of it.
Yep. Talking him into letting me go this morning instead of last night, which means I didn't have a hotel room, which means I just had to drive home. What a shame.
I used to do that all the time, man. It's so much better. Hotels suck.
I spent 7 years of my life pretty much living out of hotels because of work. So there's a reason I left that job. It was fun at first. I'll give it to you. It was fun at first, and then after the first year or so, it was like, okay, I'm tired of this. And then I did it for like 6 more years.
I had diamond status on Delta because I flew so much for a while.
That was me with United, because that's who we were using. And I had, I'm still executive with National, because you never lose it once you get it. I was executive elite at one point, And IHG, I was a black member, which is a step above platinum.
I used to like the IHG brand. That's where I would stay.
Yep. So the nice thing was when I did want to take a vacation, we went anywhere for free.
And you
Because I had
fly
like
first
miles.
class, and you get the best spot in the hotel room.
Yep, I've gotten upgraded. My favorite was when I would was doing this this job that was just take me like 20 hours a day. I was working on. Was the one time they upgraded me to the presidential suite because they accidentally gave away my room. There was a freaking jacuzzi in the middle of the room, and I spent like enough time there to like sleep for like 4 hours and then go back to work. So I never got to enjoy it.
That is absolutely the truth, isn't it?
Yep, I'm like, why can't I get upgraded to this like when we're on vacation? Like that'd be amazing.
Hey, there's a pickup in Yixta now. We could pick over.
Ooh,
And
yes, we
no.
can. Everybody, pick your groups over. We can skip fighting out of here.
By the way, Mac, I already got the message, so the turn-in still works beforehand.
Oh, you did get them. Okay, it didn't used to. It used to have both in your bags, or he'd be like, "I don't need this," and like hand it back to you.
So where is the mob at? Right when we pick over?
I would say everyone hold. Don't zone out. This way the pick stays up. And anybody who's not there can just pick over still.
Yep. Go ahead and, but yeah, pick your groups over.
Put you in a good spot too.
Okay, I'm gonna go get myself killed.
When you say don't zone out?
Yeah, just hold in the zone till everybody. Well, actually, no, because if everybody picks their group over, we should be
Well,
okay.
you gotta make sure everybody's picked over.
I got a couple gate pods if you need them.
No. What they're gonna
Looks
do is
like
they're
there's
gonna
about
die and
2
get
groups
back.
that haven't picked yet.
Yeah, my group isn't picked over yet, but I'm waiting. That way I know that Pops a Fade needs to come back. Loya needs to come back when he gets back. Obviously, we're on a break. It's fine. Kate and Itan.
Who are we supposed to turn this into?
Tublik, Narweather. You need to turn in your sliver of the High Temple.
It's at the intersection.
And he will give it back, and you need to hold on to that because this is 2/3 of your Texfu key.
And that is in which zone is he in?
Quip. He's in Cod Taz.
Is Crawley trying to die on purpose?
There's a couple people that are trying to die on purpose. If you just got back, pick your group over to the other pick if you haven't yet. That way we can skip fighting and get there faster.
Ruthless just died.
I believe that was on purpose.
Yeah, Kate, it doesn't matter which pick, just not the one you're in. Lakin, you need to pick over, and then you can, excuse me, hiccup, go over to Cod Taz. Looks like just 2 groups. Still need to pick. Well, 3. Oh, Psycho's the group leader at the bottom. Psycho, pick your group over. Kate, you can just pick over. It looks like the rest of your group went. The rest of Loya's group can just pick over unless he's back. And then Pops a Fade when you're back. I need you to pick us over.
Just stay together and we'll kill the trash. It's like 5 mobs. There's no reason for everyone to be all try to be stealthy because it's not going to happen.
Yep, we'll just kill our way to the mob. It's that way it's clear.
Speaking as a warrior, I will run through this zone all the time without getting aggro. All the time.
Right.
It's not difficult.
Through Cod Taz, you're right. If you stand on
Yeah,
the wall.
Taz, that's where I'm at when he said that.
No, I'm just saying because there's roamers near the turn-in mob. It was just we can kill our way to the turn-in mob.
All
It's
right,
not a big deal. It's like,
Ruthless Corpse is right here at the zone in.
oh, he's in the pick too.
Yep.
Deathsbane, can you click Ruthless?
1 second, I'm just getting my pistol.
Okay.
Is the
Sorry, we weren't in chat.
Is the turn-in guy on the left side or the right side?
He's like towards the middle where the path goes up.
You'll see it. There's a mob of us here.
No, I'm not in the same zone as everybody else for some reason.
He's
Is
on
it the
left.
dwarf?
It's the
Yeah, he's a
dwarf named
dwarf.
Tublik. Yes, Tublik.
Ruthless
You're
is
gonna-
rest.
Once you do your turn in
Is
of
he
your
in
sliver.
Kataz?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's the problem. I'm not in Kataz.
Once you do your turn in of your sliver, go back to Yixta, zone in, give it a second, and then turn around and zone back into Cod Taz. One of those zonings will set your Quivik key.
I'd just use the one by primals. It's easier.
Yeah, either one. It doesn't matter. But let's kill these mobs that are around here so they don't murder people.
Sliver of the High Temple to this guy right here.
To Tublik, yes, you need to give him the sliver of the High Temple.
Once you've turned it in, move away.
Yes, please.
So
Step
you don't
back.
turn and stand on top of him? What?
Marzik style?
And the AOC for Quivik is right there in the middle of the path in Kataz.
Yeah.
Oh, the AOC for Quivik is in Matimbi.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's the same as one for primals.
The quick zone into Quivik is.
Yeah,
in
you're right.
Matimbi.
You're right. Yes, you will get the sliver back. You need to hold on to it. That is 1/3 of your Quivik key. Just in order, or to your Texfu key, I mean.
And then you give the fragment to him as well.
No. You just give him the sliver.
I only turned in the sliver and it worked for me.
Yeah, you
I
only
just
need to
zoned
turn
into
in-
Yix and it said it was Quivik flag.
Yes, you just need to turn in the sliver. You
Is
just have to
Tublik-
have the other one.
It's Tublix we hand it to? Sorry, I was zoning.
Yes, Tublik.
What the fuck?
Be careful to not turn it into a pet.
Yeah, right.
I don't think they accept it, but who knows? All right, so where are we meeting up at after we get the flag that we're good for Kivik?
We are going to use the AOC that's right here.
In Kataz?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, where's this guy we got to turn this into?
Oh my god.
Find the big
Okay, I
pile
see
and
him.
kill these. Yes, so I know it'll. I got a couple tells on this too. It'll say you need to turn it into someone in Abysmal Sea. Yes, not yet. That is the final turn in after you have all three. If you try to turn them in early to that guy, it will screw you up and you'll need to get them again. So don't turn them into anyone else. Just turn in the sliver to Tublik, and you're good.
Okay, where's the AOC at?
Yeah, I guess at the AOC.
The AOC is near the Yixta zone line to Primals.
If I don't have the key, I can't zone in, right?
There will be room for some gimps.
Are we going to consider the Quivik armor group or are we going to consider it raid?
What?
As far as DKP.
No, we'll DKP this stuff out. We're gonna raid Quivik.
Okay.
Yes, it can be done with lesser groups, but we're gonna do it together the first time so everybody can see it.
Not
The
that many
Sinisher
knows.
event. What's that?
Not that many knows.
Yeah, only 8, which means we can get everybody in.
Guys, it's not safe to AFK out in Kataz.
Puddin's down out here somewhere.
It is depending on where you sit.
Okay, I wasn't AFK. I was watching
Oh,
myself.
when you really quick, when you zone into Quivik, don't move. Do not move.
Oh, I thought it put us near the event stuff. We are at the other
No,
side.
you got to clear all the way.
Yeah, you got to clear all the way through.
Jeez.
All right, Lakin, go ahead and just zone into Yixta, like where we just came from, or near the AOC. There's a zone into Yixta here, and then turn around and come back into Kodtaz. That's all.
I'm dragging Jynok over to us.
Thank you.
Also, you'll notice the no's on this one are a different set than the people that were not flagged for Kodtaz. The Wvic flag is a separate flag than the Kodtaz flag, but you still need to get your tipped runs done if you haven't done it yet. I think there were only 3 or 4. But
If you accidentally back out, it puts you at the other freaking zone end.
Yep.
Fudge.
If you can get down to this guy with invis by staying up on the walls. Get
I'm
down to
gonna
the
DA
AOC.
up to him.
Yeah, you got a long way to run. Actually, wait. Hold on. Is there still a mage out here?
Where is out here?
You're in the outside it, or talk to the AOC and say return. If I can get a mage to come out and just cough Deathbane, that would be ideal.
I'm
It
good.
won't put them at the zone out?
Not to the AOC would be fine.
No, if you use the AOC inside and say return, he'll put you back at the AOC here.
I'm fine. I got it.
Is stuff free pop in here?
Yeah. In Wvic?
Oh.
No.
It's AOC. Old style.
Yeah, this is one of the few that's like older AOC, so.
We want to start clearing.
Yeah, you can start clearing. I just want to make sure everybody gets here.
I'm completely lost. Where am I supposed to be?
At the AOC, at the Yixta zone line, or if once you're there, you can just say ready.
You can take that item out of your range, I believe now.
Oh, Ruthless, you're right here. Turn around. Like quite literally, turn around. He's right here.
Okay. I just didn't see a lot of people
I'm like,
here.
wait a second. I turned around like you're just standing there, but you're staring the other way. I'm like, wait. Just turn around 180. There you go.
Yeah, no, with running back to the bank, I just got completely sidetracked and didn't hear anything you were saying.
Don't back up when you zone in. If I didn't have DAs, I wouldn't have made it. And thank you for the cough.
What's this fragment for?
Alt axis.
Yep. Nobody in here is going to need that. But those meld stones, if they're dropping, which they will drop in here, we need all of those.
Yeah, I've just been giving them to no one.
Yeah, I have some too. I'm gonna crank out some of those combines. Once I know who needs what, instead of just making random stuff. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight our way through here. We're gonna clear out the area around Sinisher, and then we'll do that event. That one's pretty easy. It's basically we kill the 4 guys on the outside while we're off tanking Sinisher, and then just kill him. Otherwise, they'll just keep healing him. You don't even really need to kill all 4, but we will just because we have the force to do it, and they'll drop fast. But yeah, the fragments of the eyes can be left on the ground. Those are for alt access to here. We'll make sure everybody that needs a flag has a flag. Like I said, after we get into TACV, we'll go back and do some of these events just for loot, and you'll get the flag pieces. It's really only Ikens for Wvic, or sorry, Aqua, and then Inktuta, which is in this zone. So Friday, if all goes well, the goal is to do Inktuta, and then do Texfu, and then we'll be TACV flagged. But after Tuta, we all have to go to Abysmal Sea and do a turn in. It's kind of a headache, but
Sounds
once
pretty
it's done, it's
abysmal if you
over.
ask me.
Yep. So there's a guy in Abysmal Sea we'll hand all 3 of these fragments into, like the sliver, the fragment.
Seething has
and
been
the
rendered
piece, or
invulnerable
whatever
by
it's
the
called,
gods.
The third one that you get out of Tuta, you hand in all 3 to this guy, and he will hand you back a cipher of Texfu, and that is your Texfu and Takfi flag. We need a piece out of Texfu in order
Just
to
keep moving up for now. Just keep surging
in
forward.
order to summon it. But yeah, that's fair. We can move our way through this.
If Clark happens to be here on Friday, we should be able to use his Magus to get right to Abysmal Sea, right?
Yes. I believe he does send you to Abysmal, so yes.
I went into Quvic. There's a bunch of sea invis mobs right in front here.
Did you not use the AOC?
No, I didn't know where the AOC was. Yeah, he said he was at him, but I tried to find and was never in the zone that he was in.
Very bottom of the map, the other side of the Trident. Like pretend it's like 3 points of the pitchfork where we went into going to Upa. It's the opposite side.
Yeah, there's 2 entrances to Yixta at the bottom. One goes to Primals, that's where the AOC is. The other side goes to Aqua, or not Aqua, yeah, Aqua, which is where we were. But they're both at the south end of the map. It like splits.
South end of Code Taz.
So did you do the turn into to Tublik?
I cannot. I didn't finish 4 the other day. I had to leave early.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's fine. I just I would say if you were there, he's like just around the corner from Tublik to the southeast.
We are not going further south. We're going to be turning west here, guys.
Two mobs incoming from behind. You ready?
You guys can keep moving up.
Be careful if you see a goat walking around.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't necessarily spawn. But they can, so they might spawn while we're in here doing the other stuff. It's a random spawn timer.
Come back, Killen.
But all of the other names spawn, so we're going to clear out these buildings too. Or at least a lot of the other names will spawn.
You got 2 of them, Pix Ting and Pix Land.
Yep, and they can also drop a couple other items that are highly sought after for like trade skills and stuff, so. I'll know it when I see it. I'm blanking on what it's called, but the Pix guys are like heavily farmed because of that. It's like Pix something, I think. And there's also something from the Ikavs, if any of the named Ikavs spawned.
I think there's one in this building.
Halcyon has been rendered invulnerable by the gods.
They really need to put the AOC on the freaking find.
Put all your pets, guys.
Yeah, if you're talking about the trade skill items, that's the scales.
Yeah.
And that's for the
Yeah,
artesian shield, and that's way later.
Artisan prize, yeah. For the
All I know is
jewelry.
that on Mischief they're selling for 1 million plat.
And that everybody earlier yesterday is be on the lookout for them.
We'll-
Iridescent scales, do not sell them to the bank.
So that necklace is technically a group drop in here, so we will actually roll that out. We'll probably random 1,000 for it though. Give us a second here to clear this stuff. You can come in here with one group and get that. So hold pulls for a second after this.
Okay.
If this is an upgrade for you as your main and you're going to use it, random 1,000.
A heat drop too. Ooh, clicky.
Two range drops.
See, not a 4 gets 654. Anybody higher than that? I see 565, 544, 249. So it looks like nada on the necklace. All right, next one will be the ranged item. Top 2 for Totem of the Sightless.
We roll on it just for the clicky.
Well, I'd hope that people would roll on it because it's an upgrade first. See Brina and Somiological. Anybody see anything higher than their 2 rolls in the 800s?
Probably huge upgrades for them too.
Yeah, I know. I mean, because
Valthorian 962.
Oh, yeah, Valthorian with 962, and then at 817. I got to scroll back up because we kept killing. Now my window's full. 849 to Somiological. Yep. Valthorian and Somiological, or however you say it. Meowgical, probably.
Just got a mask.
Where the hell did Psycho die at?
To the right of the ramp.
Right side of the stairs.
Oh, yep, there he is.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me heal him. I was standing on the rail of the ramp.
You were probably out of mana.
Nope. I got 58.
Alright. Same thing on the mask. If you're a main, that's an upgrade. Random 1,000. I think the other mask might be better, although that has the magic bonus on it.
I'm gonna pass to Lenny. Forget that.
All right, congrats, Lenny. We gotta get you the tower mask though.
It's barely an upgrade, so.
Can move up probably to the fountain.
And Lenny's got a whole box of tunes. He can probably use it. It'll get passed down for a lot of generations.
Are there respawns in the picks?
In the DZ, no. In the regular zone, absolutely.
Oh, I know in the regular zone. I'm just talking about in these DZs.
No, because this is an old school AOC. And it's actually the last expansion we'll even see them in.
Picked up some friends, Mars.
Unless they've added one for like RSS or something. I don't know if they have or not. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I
RSS
wish
for
they
what?
would. For Omens of War.
Oh.
It's like the other zone that has some raid mobs in it in there. So I wasn't sure if they added an AOC.
Can't wait to go to
I think
RSS.
they did.
RSS
I think
is
it's
such a
just
cool
only
zone.
born for AC hogs, and that's it.
Yeah, there's I forget what they're called, but they're like there's these
King,
like,
king,
dog-
king and queen.
No, there's the king and queen, but there's the two dogs, one on top, one on
Farah
bottom.
Yeah.
and
Sure.
something.
Shalak or something like that. Shylak.
Centura, right?
So we're gonna want to clear out everything around Sinisher's pit, and probably the guys around the outside as well, like the Ratuks and things, and the building straight across from us here.
I hate that damn snare. Oh, I hate fucking berserker mobs.
Autotune's corpse back at the raid.
Zone again now.
Sweet. You're gonna come when you come in here. You're gonna go like south towards us. Don't back up, or you'll end up back in KT. Make sure you're facing the right way before you move.
Yeah, I went all the way to the actual zone.
Well, at least you can say you know the way.
And harmony does work here.
Oh no.
Yeah, it did out there.
Yeah, just make sure when you're pulling that you don't accidentally aggro Sinisher, because that'll spawn his guys, and that's a pain. Well, actually, it won't spawn his guys, because that's right. He has like no health at first, and then he dies, and then the guys spawn, and he respawns.
Marzix, you have Braille. Did you want Tunar?
There's no braille on me.
Alright, move up to me really quick. I'm going to show you. You can kind of look into the pit, but don't go too close. That's Sinisher. Again, he's kind of like nothing at first. We'll kill him, and then he's going to respawn as perma-rooted. He only hits for about 1,600, so compared to everything else, he's not that bad. He is slowable. There are a shit ton of AoEs that go off during this event, though. What's going to happen is, as soon as he respawns, 4 guys are going to pop on the 4 corners of the pit, kind of up on the edge. They're healers. We need to go through and kill them, and then we are going to kill him. So we'll go around in a circle, kill him, and then get on him. Again, shit ton of AoEs. This will be the event where we're probably going to pop some Celestials and Paragons if they're up. There's so many AEs, there's almost too much to list. He's got the biggest one is he will mez the tank from time to time, or randomly choose somebody and mez them. So it's fun. He's got a mana drain, minus 50% spell haste, dots, single target 4,000 direct damage, single target snares, aggro list 8-second stun, so anybody in his aggro list will be stunned. Just like I said, a lot of stuff happening. But it's not a hard fight, especially if we take down his healers. He has about 1.4 million hit points, so he actually has more than the boss we just killed. How are we doing on mana? Full mana? All right. Who's my tank for this one?
Kicking.
All right. Kicking, don't use your defensive on the first phase, but as soon as he respawns, grab him again and pop your defensive. One second here. No, you don't need to blow cooldowns on this guy. All right, Kigan, when you're ready. I don't think this one's actually perma-rooted, so you can just tag him, pull him back too. When he respawns, he'll be perma-rooted right there.
Does it matter which one of his
Incoming.
respawns I pick first?
When he respawns, we're going to grab, start the one right where the raid is. There's going to be a guy that pops almost right there. We'll just kill him. I don't even think they attack. Oh, I guess they do. They hit for 1,400, so they do attack, but they're all perma-rooted around the pit. And they all cast the same AoEs that he does as well. That's why we got to get him dead, on top of the fact that they heal him to full time to time. All right, there's one right here, third Arbiter. Get him dead. He can go ahead and get on the boss. Trying to get him slowed. There it is. Okay, we're going to move clockwise around the pit to kill these guys, so the fourth Arbiter will be next. And they are perma-rooted, so we can actually get them slowed and debuffed ahead of time. I can't get a Mallow to land on him, though. Oh, somebody got it. Yep, and he slowed. Debuffers start working on the second Arbiter next. While they get that killed, let's get him debuffed so when everybody gets there, he just drops. Alright, and then we'll start debuffing the first Arbiter while they work on this guy. And then it's just Sinisher, and he won't be healed. It's just weird. These guys used to spawn up on the platforms up here, not actually in the pit.
They used to be up there.
Yeah, I thought they all respawned if you killed them all. I'm not sure.
If you kill
I don't think so.
Yeah, I thought we always left one up.
Oh, then leave that one alive. Get on the boss. Sorry. I don't remember that part, but I'll trust
Yeah,
you.
you're
Everybody
not
on the
supposed
boss.
to kill them all. I didn't know this was the last one.
Yeah, that was my fault. I forgot about that part.
Stop attacking the Arbiter, guys.
Yeah, everybody off the Arbiter, get on the boss. Leave that one alive.
There's some pets over there still on it.
You always keep one up.
Yeah, no, I was thinking we just left one up because he doesn't heal enough to be a worry, but you're right. I think he does. I think they do respawn.
Hey, Lenny and Bardock, pull your pets off the Arbiter.
Anytime, man.
But quick before you kill it.
Still have Rangers shooting the Arbiter.
Yeah, that Arbiter's about to die, guys. Get off of it. Everybody should be on Sinisher.
Nice work, Ranger.
Yeah, that was, again, my fault.
Here we go.
Drakmar's pet.
It's getting nuked too, man.
Stop attacking the Arbiter. Get on the boss. Sinisher Kavanji should be your target.
I think you're speaking the wrong language, Mac. You should switch to Dark Elf.
Do you not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
He's going
You
up
said
health.
coming in mouth in the same
Oh,
sentence.
maybe it's Elder Dragon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not your fault, Mac. You said it at 46%, and you still got knocked down.
No,
to
I know.
6%.
It was my. I know.
No, it wasn't your fault.
No, it was my fault though. I mean, it was my fault for having everybody
by
attacking. Doesn't matter. We just won. Good job. And there's a bracer and a sleeve and the hand wraps and the binding.
Got a little bit of everything on that one.
Oh, that's
The
the
hand
elf.
wraps are super rare.
Yes,
And
they
they're
are.
Sweet.
Monks and beasts.
What's the Rift Breaker binding for?
Alt axis.
Ma.
I think we all lost VOQ.
Oh, the shards are big, aren't they?
Yes.
Let me pull up and see who's where on the BIC.
I haven't been updating thing.
I didn't know we had a spreadsheet to update.
There's a spreadsheet?
There is a spreadsheet. I put it in the GOD channel on the before Gates even launched, and it's pinned.
Well, damn, I'll go in and update that tonight.
So, Bamsis has this requested. Bamsis and Nolan, when we're done here, we can run and do a quick summoner circle. If you guys haven't done that yet.
We have not. That would be great.
Yeah, summoner circle only takes like 5 to 7 minutes. It's just, it's annoying. So I've got, how many of those dropped?
3.
That's 3 total.
Yaga and Kid, how far are you on Bic?
I'm done with 5.
I think Kitiana left, didn't they? Yeah, Kid left.
Oh, then it's Yaga, Nolan, and Bamsis. Those are the 3 that are signed up. We will be doing this again.
I don't even know how to fill this in.
You just name what piece you need, what zone, what mob or event. Is it a raid? Well, I put raid or group, but it's really just the raid you need to sign up for because the group stuff we can do anytime.
Yeah, I need to go through and look at what I have already. I've
The
never done it
binding
that
that
way.
you put up isn't that for a back flag?
Yeah, the binding. I'm just gonna end that. Don't bid on that. We don't need that. It's the back flag to Quivik. Everybody here got the shard that they needed tonight. So, if anything, we can roll that out if somebody wants it for another tune. But it's the whole quest is annoying as hell. You're better off just joining on the 2 raids and getting the key.
Yeah, it's not even heirloom, so
Yeah, it's not even worth it. I ended that one though. All right, so once the loot's done here, we're gonna work our way towards Zoo. Which is the northwest corner of the zone. And then that's the only other raid event in here. Unfortunately, the goats did not spawn. They might pop by the time we're done. They can take up to, I think, 12 hours on zone up to spawn.
4 hours.
Is it 4 hours now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but yeah, we're not going to hang out in here for 4 hours, so. I mean, if the summer circle's up in open world, we don't have to worry about popping a DZ. So if somebody wants to keep this up, they can.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was like, if somebody wants to stay in here, they can. They are groupable mobs, and there won't nothing in here respawn, so it'll be safe.
They take so long with a group.
Goat's gonna drop all but chest and legs between the 3 different ones.
Okay, I got Bear Quest on the bracer, Seething on the sleeves, and Leo for the hand wraps.
What is that, a cloth chest or something?
Drac, you gotta be like a fucking genius or something.
Annex that item that we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes about it being a back flag.
Yeah. That thing is a back flag. It's part of the back flag. You need a whole bunch of shit for the back flag. Like it's a super annoying quest. We will be running the other stuff to farm it, so there's no reason to. I mean, Ikens 4, we did that in first time through 45 minutes. It takes about a half an hour once you have it, once you know what you're doing.
I'm guessing there's no other rares up in here.
No, but we
Should
do
be
have
able to-
Zoo, which is another raid event.
Should be good to move.
All right, everybody come northwest. We'll hold here for a second. We can pull in the mobs around the area, and then some stuff needs to be pulled out from Zoo.
get these in just in case.
Yeah, so somebody doesn't back into him or something. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so while we're pulling these, I'm going to talk about Zoo a minute here. Zoo is another balancer event. There's just the main boss in there to start. When he gets to 70% or 75%, he becomes untargetable and 3 other mobs spawn. It's a crag beast, a tortle, or whatever they're called, and a hynid. We have to keep them balanced within 10% of each other. Otherwise, they start going crazy.
We've never done it that way. We just killed them one by one.
Really?
Yeah, we always
Yeah, just one tank is gonna go
one
all
tank
on
gets
the
all the
tank.
aggro. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets all the aggro, and we just kill them one by one.
Oh, okay.
Done it both
Well,
ways.
You can do it that way. I've never actually done it that way. I didn't know you could. All right. Awesome. I've heard that they just go nuts, and I remember the first time we tried it, this is back on live, so we were nowhere near as geared when we first started trying it.
Seen a monk take all 3. So.
Alrighty then. I'm not going to feel nearly as bad about it then. Oh, yeah, let's do a quick rebuff after this mob. That's a good point. I just got reminded we haven't rebuffed at all. I'll get I'm loading up focus. Oh god, that spell is a slow. Put a C up for cure. If you've got that spell slow on you. Some people have a poison.
Pred's out.
Okay, I guess you can. I guess you can balance them if you don't think your tank is strong enough. But
we'll be fine.
I say we got tanks.
They only hit for 1,500 at the most.
Well, they flurry.
They AE ramp too.
Yeah,
but I think we'll be fine. Just have a tank ready to pick it up if one of them loses aggro. It'll always aggro on the person that has aggro on the lowest percentage. Bam, yeah, you'll be up to tank. And then basically after those 3 guys are dead, we just get back on the boss and kill him. He single target snares and dots the tank. That's it. And he'll summon some mini pets like some of the other guys. Like the actual pets, they can be mezzed, I believe. And then they despawn. I think everybody should be out of combat, so these buffs should go out pretty fast.
The last ad in the room.
And everybody hold 2 minutes, and Shalzar will have MGB up for VOQ. Yes, I just realized I do not have at the moment. All these mobs do have high resists as well. Not necessarily the boss, but the animal ads, which is why it's called Zoo. All right, let's move northwest again. We'll hang out just outside of Zoo's room. Make sure everybody's here. So if you kind of peek over here, you'll see her standing there in the middle. She's a goat. Waiting for a couple people to get back here.
So we're still going to put separate tanks on them, just DPS one at a time.
We'll have to do separate tanks to start. Once one gets down to 90, if the others are still at 100, they're all going to go after the main tank. So we'll focus on Bam's
right.
mob. Yeah, I mean, you guys will need to pick them up at first, and then, like I said, that what happens as soon as it gets down 10%. That's why you normally would balance it. Is they will all attack the tank with the that's on the one with the lowest HP. But I think we'll be fine. Just be big heals at that point to the tank. And then once they're dead, we just get back on the main boss and finish him off. 2.2 million hit points.
This
Cool
is
down.
easier than Quorum.
All right, Bam, we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Okay, I was just waiting for Death to give me the thumbs up that he was back. He had to go use the bio really quick. All right, Death, just let me know when you're back if you hear this. All right, Death is back. So Bam, on you. We'll follow you in. You just gotta rush. All right, here we go. Remember, at 75%, he's going to despawn. Or not despawn, but he'll become unaggrable. All the other mobs will come. Tanks be ready to pick those up. Focus on the one Bam's on. Let's make it this way. Bam, you pick up the turtle. Everybody focus on the turtle first. That way we know which one.
Is Bam
Just need
moving
to-
his to the corner?
I mean, we can just take him here.
You guys need to work on your push like Pops talked about. Because with the new defensive, like you can't move backwards. So
Yeah, they stonewall. Yeah, stonewall on the tanks. Like they will be. They get like only 30% of their movement speed, and they can't back up at all.
And that's pretty much our best defensive for a long time.
Yep, there's the turtle. Get on turtle. Other tanks pick up the others. They have really high resist, by the way, casters. But everybody assist, kill the turtle. And then we'll do the Hynid, and then the iguana or crag beast.
Do an aggro whip?
No, they come running at the one with the lowest health. Whoever's tanking it. It looks like they're on 0.
Is this the last 3 fight?
Yeah. I mean, like with 3 mobs, yes.
Does it matter which one gets burned?
We just need to, I would say,
Just
save
keep
burns
Jiro
for the
up.
boss. Yeah, keep Jiro alive. Working on trying to get these other ones slowed. They're not liking it. All right, on the Hynid. There we go. Got the slow to land. All right, finish off Zoo.
Sorry, folks, I'm finally back.
No problem.
Welcome back.
Kill the giant goat.
Hard to see with all these turtles.
Do you Necros
Just a little bit.
coordinate that?
Turtle power. Oh, chaos
chaos.
runes. Not a bad belt either. All right, hold on. I'm trying to look at some stuff for how we're gonna do these runes.
The items are up.
So what is the chaos ruins for?
Your ancient spells.
Along the
this
same
one.
lines as the other ones, like the Genic or whatever it was.
Yes, there's one for everybody, but some classes don't really need them.
Cleric nuke.
Yeah, like a cleric nuke. Clerics don't need them. I mean, if there's extra at the end, sure, it's a fun spell. Never really going to use it.
Cleric nuke?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a nuke.
What do you mean? Death will use it.
Heck, I will. That's why
That's
I
like,
got
I have 4%
Fury.
mana back.
He likes doing all this stuff.
How, how much mana does it cost to cast it? I might never have enough mana.
Right?
Only 413.
So Beast Lord Zerkers. I'm looking at the classes that actually need it. Like enchanters get a nuke with it as well. It's like that's not helping right now.
Night Autocrats on loot wins.
Yeah, warriors get a new taunt with it, like a taunt disc. I know shaman get our new canny, which is about 10 times better than the one we have. I'm trying to look at rogues get a new damage disc. Paladins get a new stun. Neckers get a new lich. You turn on the runes in Abysmal Sea. I forget the guy's name off the top of my head. Rayfin, Reyfin.
I've got Joe Blob for the hammer. Lenny for the girdle. And Raw Garden for the band.
There we go. Sorry, I was trying to export RA here.
This a good time to AFK to take the dog out?
I think this was
What
our
was-
last target for the night, wasn't it?
This is the last official target. If people can stick around, though, I'd like to. Well, we still got 20 minutes. I want to get Summoner Circle done for the people working on Bic. It's literally like a 7-minute event.
Alright, I'm taking the dog out quick.
Well, if this is the last official fight I want to turn in because I'm not feeling so great. So,
No problem.
head up. You guys have a good night.
Later, man.
There we go. I did take a dump. So yeah, we'll count the other one as not DKP for the Summoner Circle. But if you could stick around, that would be awesome. If you have to go to bed, I totally get it. I do know some people have to leave. We need at least 3 full groups to do Summoner Circle though, because there's a swarm at the end.
What's the estimated time on that, Matt?
He said it takes roughly 10 minutes.
Yeah, it takes a little less than 10 minutes.
I'll stay for that then.
All right, let's just start these with the taunts. Let's Jiro and Zub Zub are our highest DKP warriors, or our highest RA warriors. Let's just start there. Big thing for the warriors that just got those. It is on a separate timer from your other taunt, so your aggro is going to go through the roof.
That's not true. It's the same timer. Timer 9.
Did they change it? Because I was playing a warrior for a while on Mischief, and I could do both.
You can
I'm
do
looking
both
at
what?
now. Ancient Chaos Cry. Timer 9. Bellow of the Mastric. Timer 9.
No. With your older one, like Berate or whatever, Irate, whatever the
Insight.
Oh, the older
Insight.
stuff.
Turn
Yeah.
off tribute.
It's on a separate timer. So this replaces your other gates one.
If I'd say you should have 2 of them that you can use.
Insight is timer 9. Provoke is timer 9. They're all timer 9.
Maybe it's not out yet,
The
but there's
rate
2
is
of them that
timer
come
9.
out.
Maybe it's the one from Omens. I could have sworn it was this one though.
No, I think it's either Omens or right after Omens. But yeah, eventually you get 2 of them.
You can run 2 of your discipline taunts on the mobs that you're taunting. You have a 30-second window to recast the other one. So you can do 2 of them, and you do gain the benefit from having both of them on the target.
Yeah, there is a point though, and I know it's Omens at the latest because Pops will remember I was playing. I had my warrior alt that I was using for off night stuff on the other server on Mischief, and I always had 2 up like right at the beginning of the fight. I'd pop both of them.
If
Yeah.
server loaded, can we kick the DZ?
Yep.
Has to be. It can't be God. It must be Omens. Yeah.
Oh, I have DZ. My bad.
Consolidate the groups a little bit.
Yep. And then we're gonna go do Summoner Circle.
Are we dropping right and reforming?
No, we're just gonna stay here because we're gonna end up in KT anyway. So we're just gonna pick over and go to the zone in. I'm just combining groups really quick.
Okay, I'm gonna have to drop Miter. I didn't realize it was almost midnight, so Miter will be leaving as well.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out as well.
And I'm headed to sleep.
I'll finish consolidating groups here in a minute.
For tuning in and joining us